called? The
death trap for the players.
the Dusty Bow Roadside Inn. I will expose the dimensions of the Roadside Inn. It's a stone building. It does have an upper floor. It looks like it's part stable, part inn, and may have a tap room. There are people there. And let's just move more.
Mortenzie knows the 4 he's supposed to look for, right?
Yeah, he goes there for the story.
Let me grab Mortenzie's token. Oh, did I do it already? Nope. I just killed Mortenzie.
He's at the very far left side of the mat of the road of swords.
Got it. Okay. And I'll stick him on the Dusty Road side in, and I'll make this player visible and force you there. That didn't work. Map not visible players.
We don't need magic weapon.
Okay, it takes you about 3 minutes to fly there, Mortenzie.
Okay.
You're still invisible by the time you get to the inn. It's a large, sprawling place. You think you can hear horses and pigs? It's the dying light of the day. Still a little bit sunny. It's kind of like it's been here for a long time. There is moss that is growing up the sides of the stone of the rough stone building. It has like a really old roof that looks like it's sort of sagging in on itself a little bit, with lots of pine cones and needles. It is a tapered roof at the top, as it does snow at this latitude a little bit. The woods are thick. Some of them are cut directly just around the building itself, but it's like the woods have overgrown this place a long time ago. And then there's this simple-looking carving of a bow pointing straight up, sort of like an arc that is above the door.
Okay.
The doorway leads not into the building itself, but it leads into like a large courtyard area. It does have a roof though. And it's lit by some lanterns. There are windows that are all shuttered. Actually, it's summer. The windows are probably open.
All right. Well, easiest thing is just fly to a window and have a look inside.
Okay. There's a strangely luxurious quarters inside here. 2 single beds that have been pushed together to form a double bed. There's a fireplace. It is not lit. It does not look like the room is occupied. The room has a bathtub and actually like a version of a toilet. It's like a seat with a hole in it, and the chamber pot's directly underneath the seat with a hole in it.
I see.
There are some fine furnishings, if not they look quite old. And there's a very cedary smell to the place, like the wood paneling is all cedar. There are some beautiful carvings along the side that just scream Elvish. And you see that the door to this particular room is closed.
Okay.
There's a creepy-looking spider that has made its home in the upper corner of the open window. It's about the size of a coin.
Attack the spider.
Next window, it looks like there's one right beside it.
Yep, this one is actually closed and is barred from the other side.
Oh. Okay. Window here.
You hear a lot of activity. It must be a tap room of sorts. The windows are open. You can see that there's a long bar and many tables and chairs, and there are people in the tap room. There is a low fire going, it looks like there is a roast pig that is being cooked. There's a woman that is serving behind the bar. She's kind of a skinnier female dwarf. There are other people there as well. And I'll start populating the tavern. With some of the patrons of this place. Give me a sense motive. Which Mortenzie is pretty good at. For as mad as he is, he's pretty good at the...
Not when he rolls like that.
12? Okay. Alright, you see a very gruff-looking half-orc. He has weapons and armor on. He's sitting near the fireplace, and he's sort of like licking his chops, looking at the roast pig. He's got several flagons of drink in front of him. There is a woman sitting by herself at the edge of the bar. She is playing with a dagger and kind of making it spin into the top of the bar.
Okay.
There is a very nervous-looking man sitting by the doorway. He's got a spell book in front of him, but it looks like he's having a hard time concentrating. And I need a few others. Give me a second. There's a half-elven woman that looks like she belongs in the wilds. She does not look like she would be at home in a town. Oh, there was this really good half-elf miniature in the 3rd edition handbook. 3E D&D. Ah, yeah. There we go. Her name is... Well, you don't know her name, but... She's got, like, weird antlers in her hair, kind of keeping her hair up in a roll, which does expose her short-tipped ears, which gives away that she is a half-elf.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have to search my desktop for the token. The half-elf is sitting close to you, in the corner. Who else is here? There is a grubby-looking dwarf, very dark hair. He does not look like a slave dwarf. He looks like some sort of mercenary. He looks really crusty, although I don't know what your opinion of dwarves are in general.
Dwarves are awesome. Fellow dirt dwellers.
Okay. He has a backpack off to the side. There is definitely a shield and an axe near the backpack. But he hasn't... He looks like he's in the middle of a drunk. He's not dressed in his armor. He's got his chain mail off to the side. and he's sitting on the other table, across from the orc. He is glancing over at the orc, kind of with suspicion, but his eyes, with your DC 12, seem to be on the dwarvish woman that is working there.
Okay.
And then there's one last person who is a gnome, a male gnome. Kind of a dumpy looking fellow. Okay. And he's sitting up at the bar, and you can see he's swinging his legs back and forward.
Okay. I see that. Just gonna come this way. Are any windows?
We'll say that she's an innkeeper. She's quite rotund for a dwarf. And she has a name. You hear one of the patrons saying, "Kara, give me another."
No, patron's awesome.
You don't want to run out of flyer invisibility, right?
Relax.
Okay, so there's Kara. She's a very large woman. She's hustling and making sure that everyone is well and served. You do see that there is a door that leads into what look like where the rooms are. So I'll zoom into there. This is the half-orc. There's the dwarf. There's the woman that's playing with knives. She's wearing studded leathers, and she looks kind of dangerous. There's the perhaps the innkeeper / tavern master named Kata. There's the gnome patron, who seems quite happy to be there. The nervous-looking wizardly, scholarly type, and a woman that looks like she belongs in nature. There is a door to your right here, another window on the inside of the courtyard, and another door that is actually open. And you can see that there's a upside-down chamber pot that's opening it. There are a number of horses that are in the stable. There are some pigs that are kept in this place, and a well.
Okay. That door's only being opened to empty a chamber pot?
No, the chamber pot looks like it's used to keep the door open.
Oh, okay. He's gonna go so as to disturb as little as possible. Try and get in this way.
Okay. By the smell of this place, it's a mixture of very strong soap and urine. And there's a long hallway.
Okay. I'll go in. Look down this.
Okay, there is a privy with a bunch of bathtubs and places to do your business.
Okay. Here.
There is a common room. It's almost like a barracks. It does not look like it's occupied. Give me a second. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it is not occupied at the moment. You don't see any bags or anything like that.
All right. And the other way?
Another hallway that has a lot of doors on it.
Yep. Are any of them open?
No, none of them are open.
He's going to open a door.
All right. This room was claimed by... Oh, there's a growling dog. It's more like a wolf, a white...
And we'll close the door.
A white-furred wolf.
I got a feeling I know whose room that is.
It looked particularly angry, and it had an amulet around its neck.
Close the door.
Okay.
Wolves are always stopped by doors.
You can hear it growling and pawing at the door now.
That's fine. We'll move down the hall, open the next door.
Okay. You're opening it up.
Yep.
You notice that there is a heavy crossbow that looks like it's being repaired, and a dented helmet that is lying on the bed,
Okay.
and a rucksack and some other things.
Yeah. Next one.
Next door. There have to be a half dozen knives in the room. Some of them just thrown against the wall. One obviously underneath the pillow. There's like some traveling equipment.
Ooh. Take the bag.
Okay, you pick up the bag of like
Traveling
adventurers gear.
equipment?
Yeah, adventuring gear. You're pretty
Yeah,
sure that this might be a woman's stuff?
Yep. I'm guessing it's adventuring gear. Maybe some magic items are in there. He'll take it. He thinks he knows whose it is. And down this way.
Okay, that door is locked.
Wow.
There is a door here, but it is locked.
Oh, I know. We'll go. No, we'll go this way for now. Here. And he'll try the door over here. Oh, right there.
Okay, that door opens. There's a long hallway. There are 2 doors to the south and 2 doors to the north.
Okay. Mortenzie wants to try this door first.
To the north?
No, to the south.
Okay, give me a perception check.
What the hell just happened there? There we go. Normal perception check or for traps?
No, just that's a trap.
Oh, 11.
Okay, so you open the door and you're like, they must have been in the middle of something. But there's like armor strewn all over the ground. There is a man that is on all fours while a woman is paddling him.
Okay.
Their armor and gear is all over the place. They're in the middle of some kinky stuff.
Oh, okay. We're good.
They are distracted and don't notice the door opening a creak.
Close the door.
She had a pair, like a cat o' nine tails, like an actual battle whip. He had heavy full plate armor that was strewn all over the place. They looked heavily armed.
Well, maybe now is the time to take them out. No armor. No weapons. Sneak attack time. But I'm by myself. No, that's suicide. Alright. Doors to the north.
Door to the north opens up. There's a neat room. Whoever is here kept things super neat.
Any gear?
There is a... Holy fuck, the gear is moving on its own. There is something invisible folding laundry.
Spellcraft to know what unseen servant is?
Sure.
Ghost. He closes the door.
Okay.
Very helpful ghost. Next one.
Next one, the sack has just been tossed into the room. There is a very large bow, like a strength bow, that also has been just tossed in there with the sack. You also notice that there's like not like a backpack, but an actual sack that has got a funky smell coming out of it.
Okay.
It's about... Yeah, you've been around death before. There's something dead in the sack. It's been tied pretty shut, but there's a distinct smell to it.
Okay, that I don't need. I'll grab any other bags or anything.
Okay, you grab the backpack, and at this point, your invisibility goes away, and that would coincide with your fly. And I think your bull strength.
Yeah, everything's gone.
Yep.
Okay, so Mortenzie just tries to sneak out of there.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
I'm good at this. $18.
Let's see.
Not when I roll like that, though. How have I been rolling? 3, 6, 5. Yeah, stellar. Pretty par for this guy.
All right, you saw someone walking by as you were leaving. They really didn't stop and say anything. They probably saw you leaving.
Fine. As soon as he's out the door and a little bit of ways from that shenanigans right there, starts hoofing it.
Okay. At first you thought it was torture, but you think it might have been some sort of pleasurable torture. And I think
he has strange ways of disciplining her slaves.
I think this is a good place to leave it. Whereas Mortenzie's running back to join the others with stories of what he has seen.
I think that's
unless you want to do the conversation when you get back, and
I think Adam might want to join in on that too.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, okay. So we can leave it there. Cool. What do you want to call it? What do you want to call tonight? Tonight was
to Vaddapol.
Tonight was a bit of a setup. As
Yeah.
I kind of said before, I found an old module, and I'm like, yeah, I can tweak this to make this fit. But if I tell you the name of the old module, then it just spoils the secret. So, yeah. Oh, and I had to do a lot of work because the old module was like steeped in Forgotten Realms lore, and it was not a terribly great written module. Like, yeah.
We can call it Valen, the Vasshole.
The Vasshole.
Yeah.
I need a better name than that.
Hang on. Misguided.
That's not too bad. Then there's the shadow items that you found inside of the old woman's house.
Sorry, guys, I'm just chowing on food here.
We need a name for the adventure tonight.
How about just secrets?
How about this? New friends, high places, or something along those lines. Because the awesomest thing about this entire scenario is we're getting to know someone who's important in a positive note.
Mortenzie
It's not the magic items that you guys have been drooling over.
Or high places, dark secrets.
High places, dark secrets.
Because the secrets are dark.
What about something like the Shadowstar Conspiracy?
that's a cool one.
Oh yeah, it's almost like it was premeditated.
What, the DM dropped a MacGuffin? It's a thing. It's important.
So I hope there was no. You didn't think there was any. What do you call it? What's it called? The player. You know, when like the player knows what's going on.
Metagaming?
Meta. Thank you. There wasn't any.
With what?
I was just guessing. I was like, something's wrong with that guy. guy's gonna try to screw us.
He did not kinky things. Something about closets. 6/6/2018. Okay, we were all here, and your guys get some XP. Cool. I will add that to your characters afterwards. Of course, you'll need training and rest, and I think a lot of people just leveled, and this is more of a setup game. But there was some good stuff. You found a cool secret trap. You met someone new. You've got someone you don't quite trust, and maybe it's not all normal at the Dusty Bow roadside inn.
Arlen wants a promotion. He's like, I fucking told you so.
I told you! I knew it! Okay, well, what are you guys going to do about it?
Turn around. I think first thing is first is wrestle this boy to the ground.
Valen?
Yeah. We're not getting you involved in the fight. We're taking you out of it right now.
Well, you intruded on some people's private time.
What we're gonna do is take him, tie him up, hogtied, and he'll be allowed to speak after this fight is over.
There's a fight? Who's your enemy?
The four bastards.
You didn't see any warrior with red hair?
Nope.
We didn't really see a dark priestess. I mean, I think I did, but she wasn't in here.
Right. She was dressed all funny in weird leathers. Hey man, it's a hotel room.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Oh, funny. Okay, that's a good place to leave it. And the next time we'll see what happens, whether or not they go to the Dusty Bow roadside inn and they go, nope, we're turning around.
The question isn't. The question is, well, it's that, but it's basically, do we think we can take them?
We outnumber them.
We don't know who them is.
Well, we never do. Ugg takes out one right away.
Ugg takes out one. Arlen can use magic to fuck with a couple of people, but that's like hold person and blindness and some shit like that. But see how that goes.
It should be
Okay.
fun. I'm sure you guys will choose the fun thing. And
Yeah,
they're not. It's
sure.
not like they're. If some of these people are your enemies, it's not like they're all lined up ready to jump you.
No, some of them are rather indisposed at the moment.
No, sorry, I'm not at the computer right now. I have like an hour
Like
before I have to.
few of us jump in that second window there. We've got the jump on a couple of them.
Right.
We've got them at a slight disadvantage.
Marty, I'd like to know the XP actually because Arlen's very close to leveling.
Okay, I'll have to do that. I'll have to do that offline.
I think.
I'm just about ready for a bio break myself. But good place to leave it. Thanks for those that stopped by and hung out with us while we played some D&D. Good to see you. And
Thanks, y'all.
we'll play again on Saturday. Until
Masters.
then, have a good one. And hope you guys enjoy this as much as we do. Peace.
Peace, guys. Cheers.